In this LinkedIn tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use your LinkedIn QR code on your Zoom background to add connections. So let's get started. So you may not know, but within LinkedIn, you actually have a QR code that goes directly to your profile. So one of the ways you can use this wonderful feature is to take that QR code and add it to your Zoom background. So many of us actually put in those virtual backgrounds on Zoom. And if you're doing that, you can actually customize it with that QR code. So you're going to see in this particular screenshot that you see me with my Zoom background, which is just virtual background. That's actually not where I am. That's something I created through a program called Canva. And what you can do is put that particular QR code right here. And I actually add a little text. I'm going to show you how to do that. But why do you want to do this? Let's backtrack a second. Well, if you're networking or speaking on Zoom or having a webinar where you're one of the speakers, or you're just in a meeting, as you know, there is a sea of participants potentially, or a handful depending on how many. But clearly, everyone's looking at that grid. And you can stand out and actually get people to connect with you on LinkedIn by putting your QR code. So you can invite them to go ahead and scan that code, which will take them directly to your profile. Now, they must be using the LinkedIn app on their phone. Remember, QR codes are used on phones. And what you would do is just put up your QR code, your phone to that QR code. If you have the LinkedIn app downloaded, it will automatically pull up the profile. So that's what we will learn how to do today. Let's get started. So first, you're going to download and or open the LinkedIn app on your mobile device. Then you're going to share your QR code to yourself or a designer via email. If you're not doing this yourself, someone is doing it for you. You're going to add the QR code to your Zoom background. There are two options here I'm going to show you. Then download that background to your computer and upload it to the virtual background in Zoom. So let's do a demonstration of what that looks like. I'm going to show you on this screen share of my mobile app how to go ahead and grab that QR code. So you're going to see we're moving over to the profile. Over to the right, you see that little square in the search bar. You're going to click on that, and it's going to pull up where you can scan or get my code. You click on my code, and right there you can see the code is there. So your options are to share the QR code via email or download it to your photos. You're going to share the QR code via email, and then you can do with the photo or the code only. We're going to do the code only, and then it brings up this option where you can just email it to yourself. It's that simple. Go ahead and put your email address in to you or whoever will be doing that for you, and you can get that QR code sent to you. Then once you have that, you can go ahead and do the next step. Now, I recommended two options. You can use canva.com. There is a free version of this. When you get to Canva, you can just look for a Zoom virtual background in their search bar, and you can see there are many, many options here, or you could just create a blank one. So once you pull that in, you would just put that QR code on that background. Another option is to use PowerPoint. In this case, I'm just demonstrating a PowerPoint slide using the design background with a texture. So you could just do something as simple as that. And then what you would do is you would add the QR code in the corner. And I actually decided to add the Connect with Me on LinkedIn. So it's obvious what that QR code is being used for. So if you found this very helpful, connect with me on LinkedIn using that QR code. I would love to hear from you. Remember, you must have the LinkedIn app. And please add a note to let me know you want to connect because you watched this video.